Well, here we are, it's the weekend, and that means that people are going to be trying to find love or spend time with their lovers or spend time with loved ones. And so the weekend is a great time to discuss the topic of love. I like to talk about love through a way that the poet Rumi talks about love. And oh, if you haven't read the poet Rumi talking about love, the passion and the sensitivity in the poet Rumi's words. And one of the things he says about love is our task is not to seek love, but to seek and find the barriers that we've created in ourselves against love. Love is gentle by nature, and love has a lot of different flavors. It's not just romantic love, although it can be. It can also be gratitude, romance, enjoyment, personal affection, personal attention, receiving attention, giving attention. Whenever you experience any of these sensations this weekend, remind yourself, oh, this is love. Okay, so in the vein of the poet Rumi, and in effort to remove the barriers within ourselves against love, we'll do this tarot card reading about we'll put my little angel in here. We'll do a tarot card reading about love. All right, so we'll use these cards here for reading messages. So how can I allow more love into my life? That's it. I shuffled these before, so here we go. How can I allow more love into my life? Whoa! Allow it in with a bang, right? Oh my God, that was very exciting. Oh, this is going to be fun. So the card that wanted to jump was the King of Wands. Oh my God. Oh my God, what a crazy coincidence too, because all that chaos and passion and fire just burst out of those cards, and what came out was the King of Wands. How do I allow more love into my life? Be passionate, be the most passionate, be sexy. And it doesn't have to necessarily, sexy can apply to anything. It can be just being sensual about the things that you love, the things that you're passionate about, in your perfection, in your enjoyment. Just be all of it all the time. Be fiery about your gratitude, be fiery about your romance and your enjoyment and affection and personal attention, all of it. That's how you can allow more love into your life, by being more of it in every way possible. Okay, what way should I start expressing my love? The Wheel of Fortune. Start expressing your love by trying new things, by going out there, by allowing the universe to make changes for you and bring things to you. What can I do to find or maintain lasting love? The Emperor. Stability. Something you need to learn, something I need to learn about commitment, something you need to learn about commitment. Or men should watch this. If you know a man who could learn about love, send this his way. What can he learn about commitment? Six of Swords. Six of Swords. As far as commitment, that's interesting, because this is a card about taking your ideas to new horizons. Okay, all right. You know what, girls? You too. I think men actually know about this. What can you learn about commitment? Taking your ideas to the best possible new places you can. Don't get stuck in old ways of thinking and in too much commitment, too much obligation. If it isn't working, let it go and move on. This is healthy. It's healthy. That's what you need to learn about commitment. Something I need to learn about trust. What can you learn about trust? Ace of Pentacles. Accept new opportunities as new opportunities instead of being scary new things just pop up and you're like, what the heck is this? Trust that new opportunities are always showing up for you, and look for them. Something to learn about communication. Four of Cups. It's not always necessary to say everything. Sometimes when you're, okay, let's just talk about this in terms of romance. When you're with somebody and things are getting too close for comfort, maybe there's a lot of chaos or there's a lot of negativity or conflict, you can hold a lot of love for this person and still give them their space. You don't always have to engage with this love. You don't always have to fight for love. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is stay quiet within yourself. Don't throw a lot of passion at a situation. Give it a little bit of breathing space. That can be really good for love. It can be good. How can this apply to gratitude? The Four of Cups. It can be a sense of peace when you do realize that you have a lot around you, and you realize you're being offered everything, and you're not seeing anything as half empty. You're not seeing lack. You're just being at peace with what you have. And yeah, I'm going to leave it there. What can you learn about communication? Since this is about communication, just let things lie sometimes. Let them lie sometimes. Let's describe your soulmate. Okay, oh, this is from another deck. That's so interesting. Okay, well, it was from another deck, and it was in here for some reason, so we'll take it. It's the Eight of Coins. Describe my soulmate, somebody who works diligently on the connection. This person is become a master at making these coins, and he sits there and he works. He knows he's good at it, and he builds more and more and more and more and more prosperity and wealth in this love situation. Tangible things you can see, smell, taste, and touch. Maybe he provides security. Maybe he just shows up every day with a renewed dedication to the connection that makes you feel solid and tangible in the connection. Just putting your head down. Your soulmate will put his head down, her head down, their head down. We don't have to be gender normative about the whole thing. And work on every single day, making another little coin to build the abundance in this situation. And last thing, soul lesson I'm learning about love. Soul lesson you're learning about love. We need to learn about love. The Queen of Cups. A soul lesson is to follow the lesson of the Queen of Cups. She is the perfect mentor for this because she's all about emotion. She's all about the cups. The cups are emotion. She has mastered the ability to nurture herself, people around her. She is magnetic with love. She's not forcing her love on anybody. She's the receptive nature of love. She gives where it's needed. She knows exactly what's needed to be given, and she allows it to come to her with so much grace and dignity. This woman, this queen doesn't chase. This queen doesn't pine. This queen is not confused about love. This queen knows love. She understands love, and she knows how to give it, and she knows how to receive it. A soul lesson that we can learn about love is that it is, as the poet Rumi discusses and as he says, love is gentle by nature. Everything in love is gentle. If it feels chaotic or if it feels that it has conflict, that's not love, that's fear. Love is gentle. Do we need to clarify anything about this? So a new way you can start expressing your love. Let's talk about the Wheel of Fortune. What's a way that we can... No, let's start with the very beginning. How can you allow more love into your life? The King of Wands, that's the passion we were talking about. Allow more love into your life with the King of Wands. This is fun. Allow more love into your life with the King of Wands. The Two of Wands. Keep new passions. Okay, when you're going out into the world and you're making choices and you're deciding which way to take, and you're trying to make your inner world match your outer world, make sure that you're sure about what your inner world looks like. When you're going out into the world and you're looking to see love or spread love, you don't want to do it haphazardly. Really know who you are. The way to bring more love into your life is to be sure about your intentions. Be sure about what you're manifesting. Be clear in your heart and in your mind about what you're even looking for, and that vibe will come to you. The people or things, opportunities that aren't in line with that kind of, with your vibe, if it doesn't match, they'll fall away. You only want that which is going to be good for you, which is going to feed your soul and help you grow and make you feel like the world, like you're resting on a big cushion of love, or as an old friend of mine used to say, feels like standing on a couple of titties. Love is gentle. So make sure you got it in here. Make sure you're strong in here. More love will come to you, and the right kind of love will come to you. New way to start expressing your love, the Wheel of Fortune, is clarified by, all right, so the star is hopes, but the star isn't just hoping for something. The star is the hope that you can connect your spirit with your life. It's a spiritual connection to your physical manifestation, and you're hoping to be even better all the time. You turn the Wheel of Fortune by always hoping for your highest and greatest good. Find your highest and greatest good. Keep looking for your highest and greatest good. Keep manifesting your highest and greatest good. Not just, well, and highest and greatest, I don't just mean, so doesn't just mean always try to find the best job or the best person to hang out with or the most fun, it's really what's good, what feeds the soul as it relates to your life. The Wheel of Fortune will turn in a positively karmic way that will serve you if you're always working on your spiritual nature and integrating it with your life. What can I do to find or maintain lasting love? The Emperor, stability, he has an empire to manage. So what more can we say about that? Find or maintain more lasting love. Don't always be looking for something you don't have. This guy here, he has all the cups. He has 9 cups. He's an innkeeper. He has a lot of cups. He can be a good host. He can bring people in, but it's not quite enough, is it? Because now we've got this wonderful looking little fairy out here holding her own cup, and he's thinking, oh, I don't want that one. Okay? Find and maintain lasting love. Be stable. Don't always be looking for the next best thing. Whoa. Appreciate what you have. Appreciate your abundance. Appreciate the empire that you have to manage. I mean, you think this emperor is sitting around going, oh, but I wish I had that empire? Well, probably, actually, that's kind of what emperors do. But don't. The message is don't. Something you need to learn about commitment. We learned that take your ideas where they belong. Take your ideas where they're going to be fruitful. Plant your swords into fertile soil. Don't stay in stagnant water. Go out into clean open water and find the right thing to commit to. Don't just commit to any old thing. And you will be victorious. Look at this. This is really fascinating. This person's sailing toward victory. This person's in their boat. They're sailing. They've taken all their swords. They're sailing off to a brand new land so that they can move on throughout. They can keep moving forward victoriously. Find the right place to plant those swords. Commit to it once you find it, but don't just commit because you're lonely or because something makes you look good or something feeds your ego. Take your ideas, take them to where they belong, and be gentle by nature. This is all about rooting out the things that give you barriers to love, and ego, pride. These things are barriers to love. So put your efforts, your ideas where they belong. Take them to the right land, so you can have you can celebrate your passions. All right, something you need to learn about trust. Ace of Pentacles. Since this message is all about what can we do to root out the things in ourselves that are barriers to love, one thing you can learn about trust is find new opportunities. Trust in new opportunities. Examine new opportunities. And trust new opportunities are coming. You don't have to just stick with any old thing. You don't have to accept less than what you're worthy of. Know that there's always a new opportunity. There's always a new way to express your love. If you're feeling fear, root in that fear. Find out what's fearful about it, because it might not be what you think it is. Look for an opportunity to find love in that situation. Maybe you're worried that your lover's going to leave you. Understand that the opportunity in this is to love anyway. The opportunity in a fearful situation is to love anyway. Trust that love is always the right answer. Trust that if somebody's coming at you in a hostile way, you don't have to stay. You can love yourself enough to get out of that situation, but you don't have to do it with a great deal of conflict toward you or toward the other person. You can love. You can leave and love. Or you can see that the person that you love is a fine person, and they're coming at you in a way that seems unloving, but you can tell that it's because of their fears. And you can accept that about them, and you don't have to let it be about you. You can love them through it. You can be patient for them. You can hold space for people who are trying to work through their own issues. We all are. We all have our own things that we need to learn, and things we have to root out about ourselves that are barriers to love. And we can be standing right next to somebody and loving the heck out of them and watching them suffer and knowing that everyone's on their own journey. We look for opportunities to love in every situation. I don't even want to clarify that one. I'm going to leave it there. That's it, because that's the answer. So learn about trust. There's always an opportunity to love. Don't let trust be a fear. Don't let trust be a barrier. Look for opportunities to trust. Apply love to something, and you will see an opportunity to trust. Trust, even if it's just trusting in your own intuition about a situation. The world wants to support you. The world doesn't want to destroy you. The universe is here to support you. Trust in that. Trust in the fact that everything that comes to you is an opportunity to support you, something to learn from, is that you can grow, be better. It's beautiful. It's amazing. There's no reason to ever feel insecure, because everything is here to help you always. So something I can learn about communication. What did we have here? Oh yeah. Something we can learn about communication is the Four of Cups. You don't always have to do it. Sometimes you can sit with your own thoughts. Let's get a clarifier. Why not? Get one more for that. It's okay to sit with your own thoughts in a loving way and not always engage. Sometimes that's the most loving thing you can do. Say to somebody, I can see that we're having a hard time. This isn't a good time to try to discuss the situation. I would like to talk about this tomorrow morning. Let's have coffee. And so a clarifier of, this is amazing. I can't believe this. So the what we can learn about communication is sometimes we can just be quiet in our own loving thoughts about something and not engage. That is in fact the Ten of Cups, the most loving thing you can do sometimes. Sometimes you can love the heck out of somebody or something by just sitting quietly with it in yourself for a minute. And even if there's conflict, again, it goes back to this. idea of accepting the conflict as a lesson, and it's a way to make love better, to make love stronger, because once you have conflict, you understand where there's space between you and another situation or another person, and you can learn more about that thing that you're co-creating with, and how you can expand yourself to be more inclusive of that energy. It's the most loving thing you can do for yourself, and the most loving thing that you can do for the other party or other situation, or the counterpart in this co-creation, is to hold that love quietly in you. Communicate. Don't communicate sometimes. Hold it within yourself with the maximum amount of love in your heart, and find all the love you can root out of that situation. Describe your soulmate. Somebody who will work diligently to create the abundance in the situation. Of course. Oh my gosh, of course. Yeah, that's all we've been talking about. Everything we've talked about here on the board today is all about working diligently from within yourself to create that abundance in a situation. God, what a great feeling. Right? Don't we all want that? Isn't that what everybody's soul wants? Do it for yourself, do it for everyone else. Oh, that little angel wants to fall over. I wonder if there's a message in that. All the art that you see here is the kind of art that I create, Wee Joel bead art. And it's all available for purchase in the Etsy shop, etsy.com/shop/IHaveGodArt, or just go directly to theancientsouthwest.com, my other channel. All right, so the message in this, more information about, somebody's home from school. The party has arrived. Hey, I can hear music. I'm recording in the kitchen. All right, so soulmate, King of Swords. Somebody who works diligently to make abundance in a situation is somebody who knows their mind clearly and speaks clearly and honestly and is forthright. Who also looks to the horizon for new opportunities, always seeking to improve themselves, always looking for ways to grow and manifest new passions. Maybe that could be new hobbies, new business growth, all new things, always seeking to grow and learn. And the last message, soul lesson that you're learning about love, to be the Queen of Cups. Oh, the doggy wants out. Just a minute, I'll let you out in a second, okay? Hold on, you'll be fine. Soul lesson, be the Queen of Cups. And God, does that need clarifying? We'll take one. We'll take just one. Because apparently I need to be the Queen of Cups and tend to my family here, my little dog and my son who just came home from school. All right, one more. Oh, and the Queen of Wands lesson you're learning about love. Be the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Cups is all about love, and the Queen of Wands is all about passion. How much do we love that this reading came full circle? All right, Cozy, I'm coming. How do I allow more love in my life? The King of Wands. Passionate. You passionately pursue love. Passionately pursue passion. Queen of Wands, the divine counterpart to the king. Be both seeking of love and passion and receptive of love and passion. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You're gonna have a great weekend. Meditate on these ideas over the weekend and bring it out into the world. It doesn't have to be about love and sex and dating and all these things. It can just be about appreciating that you have a few hours in the sunshine. Really, love is a state of being, and it's gentle by nature. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Mwah. Love to you.